All right, we're recording now. Welcome to another week of the Rap Drugs Pod. Todd's waiting to take Bong Tokes, but I can't wait.
Rap Drugs Pod. Yeah, Bong Tokes at 100 subscribers. Jason wants to show off his Bong Toke skills. So here they are. Smoking that roar. Disgusting. Dude. Nastiness.
Oh.
That was the grossest first toke ever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Jason, stop making noises.
Oh. There's the intro slides for all you guys that like the visuals. I do too right now. It's pretty cool.
I like the visuals.
Just give me some 3D glasses and I'm good to friggin' go. But yeah. Phew. Yeah, I am fucked. That's why we weren't available on Sunday. I was MIA. Todd was ready to do a solo pod, but instead he said, fuck it, figure it out, Jason. So I puked and shit my ass off from too much wine and Hennessy.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not allowed to have any beer today.
Wine and Hennessy? Is that what you were drinking?
Yeah.
Together?
Well, not at the same time. Like, at the same time, but like, I wasn't mixing them together. Started with some, classic.
Drinking wine and Hennessy at the same damn time.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm not like Juicy J, Bombay, and lemonade. That shit's weak. Maybe get some Bombay and Lemoncillo, or maybe Mike's Hard Lemonade. Now we're talking. But yeah. Speaking
I
of,
don't drink Jameson.
you're not down with the proper 12? It's probably a good call because that's Conor McGregor's. It's Conor McGregor's Irish whiskey, but lately he's been known for showing people his penis or something.
I don't support him.
Yeah, you shouldn't. He's
nice.
Yeah.
Well,
getting into trouble as per usual.
His business.
Well, not. I mean,
who was he showing his penis to?
Just some random person in Corsica. Yeah, it was live and in person, and sexual assault has been alleged against him.
Live and in person.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know who's complaining. I mean, maybe they're mad they didn't get. He's kind of what? Small wanged? Maybe they're mad they didn't get their phone out in time to get a picture. But yeah, it was somewhere in France.
Yeah.
And he...
Probably not.
He was arrested for indecent exposure. Probably won't be charged with it according to his lawyer, but who knows? Not to go too deep on Conor McGregor, though, but when you bring up Irish whiskey, Jameson's just the classic. I can't believe this guy even tried to compete with it. But it's proper 12 versus Jameson's probably like Khabib versus McGregor. Can hold up for a shot or two, but once you get to that third shot, it's like Jameson goes down easy and is still hot and disgusting, and proper 12 probably is like garbage soup at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a UFC fan still. Didn't watch much of the fights last night. I know you guys are player haters when I don't like those clips as much as you like us talking about our boys Jeff Epstein and Donald Trump. You like the inside scoop because we got him on the hotline. I don't know if you saw this morning, Todd. There were some crazy Donald Trump tweets. This might have even been last night. So a guy in Compton shot 2 cops. He ambushed them and shot them. He's a big fan of the pod. So appreciate him doing me that favor since I've been asking people to do it for so much. But yeah, no, we do not in any way endorse shooting police officers. But yeah, this guy doesn't.
Apparently, we just take.
This guy doesn't understand jokes. So, you know this.
This guy doesn't understand jokes.
Yeah, it's like Lee Harvey Oswald.
Joke.
Yeah, exactly. Like somebody should shoot JFK and then blows his head off. It's like, whoa, man, that was a bad joke. He's like, I blew his head off. But so yeah, this guy went and shot 2 cops. Which is crazy, but who knows why? Maybe like he knew the 2 guys and they like T-bone, like pig roasted his wife or some crazy shit. Like I didn't get the full story, but Donald Trump wants this guy to get the death penalty. So people are in an uproar. They're like, if he's found guilty, he deserves a death penalty. People are in an uproar, which doesn't make sense to me because California still has the death penalty. So, like, he's just telling them what the law is in that state where he shot and killed 2 people. But they're like, cops don't end up getting the death penalty or going to jail. And yeah, since I'm wearing this gear today, I'd have to disagree. Like, cops. Unfortunately, they are above the law because they have to protect and serve other people. So they're not, when they're wearing that uniform and got that badge on, would you want to be held responsible for all of your actions and every split decision you had to make against criminals and like scared people? Like, probably not. So how do you expect anyone to do this job and be held at a higher moral standard than your average citizen? Like, they've got to protect other people, and unfortunately, the issue is the industrial military complex where they're given assault rifles and military training. Like, if anything, they should just be taught how to shoot people to disarm them and put them down without killing them. Like, when someone has a knife, if you can take out their knee, there's no, oh, they're 7 feet away, they can get closer to me, then I can draw my quicker. They can get with 7 feet away, they can get to me quicker than I can draw my gun and stab me. Like, well, if you shot them in the knee or the foot, would they still be able to do that same thing? I don't know, but probably. There's probably some sort of training out there. That or tasers. Learn how to use tasers.
Yeah, we'll just get RoboCop going.
That's
all that shit.
Elon Musk is working on it.
It's gonna take longer to make cops not racist to invent.
Yeah, that's true.
Musk is already on it.
That's true. They're gonna just those pigs he brought out at his Neuralink preview. He's just gonna bring them out in cop uniforms next time. And they're going to shoot like another animal. And the crowd's just going to go wild. And then the pigs are going to be like, Antifa started the wildfires.
Antifa started. Great segue, Jason.
Yeah, thank you. I had to pick it up from last week where, I was scatterbrained. I hadn't got blackout drunk in a long time. So I was starting to get all pent up. Had to do it, release the demons.
Blackout drunk when we shot.
Yeah. Had to do it, release the demons. Went on a 4-day binge. Disappeared on Sunday. Todd didn't know where I was or how to get in touch with me. But yeah, luckily I found my way home without my clothings, and we're doing the pod now. But yeah, I have this hat, this cool hat I found about elevators. They paid a lot of money to be on. I found it on an Otis elevator, a smooth and comfortable Otis elevator ride. It was a great, much better than ThyssenKrupp elevators, like hands down. If I had to pick an elevator manufacturer for my construction project, my large construction project, industrial, commercial, residential, private, like whatever you need, we can build a lift hoist for it. I would choose Otis Elevator through and through. Best customer service.
They don't make elevators.
Well, they service they service your elevators. So they build the elevators. They design the elevators. And you want to go to them for all of your elevator needs. Promo code therapdrugspod for 100% off.
Yeah, just email them the code.
Yeah, exactly. And
send them a link to our show.
And don't call 911 or email the police to tell them Antifa started the wildfires. They already know. We'll post some links. There was a deputy who was actually like saying, "Oh yeah, Antifa started the wildfire." Like it's just crazy to me. These wildfire conspiracies have been going on since November 2018 and earlier. Like shout out to YouTube for spreading that conspiracy, recommending it in the topics. So we know this video is going to be shadow banned. Also because I'm shirtless and YouTube ain't no Netflix. They ain't no cuties. They don't want kids looking at this. And we don't want kids looking at this either. So get the hell out of here. Turn this off before we tell your mother. But yeah. Clackamas County is where the sheriff deputy knew he was being recorded and said Antifa motherfuckers are out causing hell and there's a lot of lives at stake. Facts. And there's a lot of people's property at stake because these guys got some vendetta. Huh? Property? Like, since
these Antifa motherfuckers coming up here.
What's the deal with the property? Yeah. As soon as I was...
What do you mean? They have property? They own?
Well,
they want it. It's probably because they're communists.
Well, yeah, he's sticking up for the property owners. Which, I don't know. That's racist in my eyes. Like, I don't know if there was any property left
White people can't own property.
Yeah, that belongs to Native Americans and they took all the property before they brought over the slaves, so there was no free property left.
Let's head back to Europe. And we'll move in with our cousins.
That, or maybe just like split up your estate instead of like having like 6,000 square feet on like 500 acres. Like maybe have like.
Look, don't tell me what to do.
Maybe have like.
You sound like a communist.
No, I'm saying like. I'm saying like.
Okay, stop.
Why is there no free land anymore? That's all. I don't want the government to own anything. I just want some free land to be given away.
By the government?
Well, yeah, sure, if they want to. If that's who's going to do it. I guess if these rich estate owners with tons of land they're not farming or doing anything on don't want to pass that over, then the government's going to have to step in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, like, I don't know.
You know what's happening?
It just measures up to the charity tax loophole type
There used to be a bunch
things.
of people. There used to be a bunch of people that owned a bunch of land, and now there's a small amount of people buying up all the fucking land all at once.
Yeah.
Where I live, 95% of this place owned by, like, one company.
Nuts. And they make fries. I don't know if it's them or not. Probably.
Yeah.
But
it's one of them.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like everything is either Amazon or working its way towards becoming an Amazon. Like it's all monopolies, whether it's on a regional level or like a.
But I don't think that stuff's sustainable. I think if you look in the past, don't those things just like not work out eventually? You can't just like
Tim Dillon says it all the time. Tim Dillon says it all the time. It's the end of an empire. Once there's you end up against a rebellion, which we're seeing or potentially we're seeing a psy-op. I don't want to disagree with QAnon completely. although everything they say is wrong. But I think like the other side isn't right or is being blown out of proportion by the media as well. Like, it's hard to agree with Antifa at all. Because I thought Americans were anti-fascists, not the Russians.
Yeah,
they're like on the Russian side. But yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand any of these things.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're all probably infiltrated by the CIA.
It's a bunch of other people.
And the FBI, and yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're just doing what. Well, I don't know. I wonder if one of the agencies is for one side of the political parties and one is for the other. Like that would be interesting.
Oh, probably. One could be for foreign governments.
Yeah.
Like that's how you influence a country. 100% these guys are.
Yeah, and the biggest concern for me would be if they're not infiltrating these groups. And like you said, then there's Russians and Chinese or other countries can. So it's like if they're not in there watching for other spies,
well, that's exactly.
They might not even be spreading rhetoric. They might just be in there watching out for other spies who are spreading rhetoric. And then they get caught up in becoming a transgendered narc.
Become a double agent.
Yeah. Yeah, they accidentally become a double agent.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They all of a sudden tell all the people they've infiltrated that they're the CIA.
Yeah, all this.
They're like that now. Antifa's infiltrated the CIA.
Yeah. Well, it's just like narcs in the mafia.
Happens overnight.
Like all of a sudden you're in a hotel room and you're getting offered cocaine and you say no, and now they have to kill you because they're agents and you said no to drugs with them, and now you know they're doing drugs. So now and they're paranoid and high, so they have to kill you. But then do you do the drugs with them, or do you just like admit you're also an agent, and then they say, well, then you tell us all the secrets or we'll kill you still. And then you tell them the secrets and they let you live and pay you. So yeah, I don't know. I'd probably be a double agent if I was ever caught up in like a bad operation.
Yeah, I just side with whoever else.
Whoever doesn't have a gun to my head at that moment, I would probably side with. Yeah. Unless they do really good training.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, unless they do really good training. Then it would just be like whoever's got the holding it down. I would actually be a double agent, but pretending to be a double agent.
That's what you think. That's what you think when you join. But then next thing you know, you're fucking Jeffrey Epstein and you're in jail and getting high by your cellmate. Next thing you
know, you're working for the Mossad and the FBI wants to kill you because you gave away secrets to Russia.
I want to kill you at once, and you're also working for all of them.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, my mind's kind of blown by the whole wildfire conspiracy run-up, just because it's like...
Yeah, man.
It's...
You know what it is? You know what I think it is?
Yeah.
It's Republicans that don't believe in global warming. That's what it is.
Exactly. It's the oil companies. The oil companies are running some psy-op operations through the police. They're putting huge, massive donations to the police, or like, cash donations, like what you do if you don't want to get a speeding ticket, or to get out in the news that you're the hot shot in town and you got a car full of 15-year-olds like a Tom Hanks might. You never know. Who knows? Maybe Q's right about that. Probably not. But would be cool if they were, though. They probably got him confused with Chris D'Elia. A lot more stories coming out about that guy. And
has there been?
Yeah. When stories first come out to Buddy at work, he was like, "Oh, these Chris D'Elia allegations," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know how that can be, but I hope they're right." So that people don't have to all backtrack on their statements and stuff. Everyone else doesn't have to turn back. Because when people go that off the walls, it's true. No one said a peep about Brian Callen. Like, those allegations are questionable at best. And if it did happen, if it did happen, apologies to the lady. But at the same time, like, what else was going on? What's not in that article? Like,
I still think he did it.
But who's to say she wasn't throwing it out there? Or, like, they weren't doing partying hard together?
What's that?
Who's to say the offer wasn't on the table and she changed her mind? Oh, no, Crystalia, I'm agreeing with what the people are saying. And
you know why everyone turned on him so fast, though?
Why? Because
stories they told, I think, to, like, so many other people, like comedians and shit, like, just, like, not, like, illegal stuff, just, like, fucked up shit, you know? Like, he would just, like, make weird pictures of, like, girls he met and and, like, show everybody at the full Comedy Store and shit. Just like he would do.
Just a dog. I just think people and probably laugh about it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He definitely seemed to be a bit psychotic and, like, definitely was using a power manipulation tactic. If you read these new articles that came out, no harm, no foul. If you don't believe it, if you're saying he deserves a fair trial, whatever you want to say, just, like, show me your rap sheet. And then maybe I'll agree with it. But let me read your mind. Are you really pure? But it seems to be Crystalia's not. I am really glad nothing more came out about Brian.
I want to see into your soul.
Yeah, exactly. Because your intentions probably aren't pure if you're agreeing with a guy who's had this many allegations against him now. And to be quite honest, is very creepy. Hindsight's 2020. Yeah, maybe he didn't.
He's just rich.
Maybe he didn't. But at the same time, How I Met Your Mother had a bit that was just like the Naked Man. Like, the guy asked to use the bathroom after a bad date and walking you home. And then he gets in and he gets naked.
Yeah.
That's Crystalia.
That's the move.
Like, that was cool. Like, 3 to 7 years ago when he was doing it.
That was the move.
Exactly. That was in Barney Stinson's playbook.
1 out of 3 times.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 times?
1 out of 3. And then the other 2 write an op-ed about you in the LA Times and the Guardian, and they name you. And they say it happened multiple times, and then someone else comes out and says, like, oh, they did it when I was at the hotel, and then someone else comes out, and just like a snowball effect where people see dollar signs and maybe it's all fake, but at the same time, just very weird.
You heard the conspiracies that people are just going after Joe Rogan? They're just circling him.
This is why I think the wildfires were set by the CIA. Because Joe Rogan left before they started. Does that even make sense? Like,
he knew. He was like, they're going to burn down all... They told him. They were like, get out of LA. They're going to burn the whole city.
Exactly. It's been 10... Like, why do you think he moved to a bunker? Like...
Yeah, I know.
And then his first...
Like a time capsule.
His first guest, Adam Curry.
None of the stuff works for some reason. It's like, how come... Are they like 60 feet underground?
Yeah, exactly. And the Adam Curry thing... Like, he has a guy whose family is all government agents and have clearance, but he doesn't. And he invented podcasting and was an MTV VJ? You're telling me this guy isn't a psy-op like Sting and the police? Oh, speaking of Sting and the police.
Yeah.
That Lolita book. I've seen it again. So, Lolita Express, Jeff Epstein's plane, is named after this book, Lolita, which is what Sting claimed the Sting and the Police song to be about after he was done claiming it was about his own life as a teacher. So, yeah. That song is fricked. The fact that that's the biggest Sting and the Police hit is huge. And if you want to hear more about, like, why I'm even considering this, like, you can definitely... There's a Rolling Stones article on one of our previous pod You just look at the Wikipedia about the song, and you'll see it.
One.
You'll see all this stuff about and we got a clip about it. It sounds awful. I can't believe the person watched it. Good for them. Appreciate you fans for doing that. And I understand why a lot of you listened, because you can't stand looking at me. Probably burns your eyes, just the white reflection off my TV and me and the Pims.
The Pims.
Yeah, and this microphone too. Didn't realize how. At least I don't have a friggin' red background and just like a super close up on the camera. And you can't see my hands anymore. What if I just did the whole pod like this? Kind of creepy.
That's like me, man.
Yeah,
You never see my hands.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yours still isn't as bad as Joe Rogan. Like, it makes me want to go out and start wildfires.
I didn't like it I didn't mind it.
It was cool. I got used to it after a while.
I liked it.
But like, it's like the first.
Straight away.
Yeah.
I'm not a bandwagoner like you pussies.
No, it just like instantly it made me want to start a fight with my computer. That's all. Like, I was just like seeing red, and I'm like, ah! And then Adam Curry and him got talking, and I'm like, yeah, I believe Adam Curry. But now looking back at it, I'm like, nah, Adam Curry's one of those Alex Jones types who just spreads the CIA fake news. Spreads the CIA fake news for discourse.
You were still high from the weekend.
Yeah, because I hadn't smoked for 10 days. I was blown.
You were like,
yeah.
Too much reality.
It worked on me. It scatterbrained me too. And supposedly he's autistic or whatever. As we've discussed before, that's evolved. Like, that's an evolved human. So
that's an evolved human. And he probably knows LSD makes him even smarter.
Yeah. But yeah,
he's probably a genius.
I'm convinced.
Probably Elon Musk level.
Yeah, exactly. I'm convinced just because of the people that are on Joe Rogan. And you've heard me say this a bunch. Elon Musk may or may not be a CIA agent. Because Tesla and SpaceX is a front for the government. Like, where's all the military spending otherwise? Like, they've got the biggest military contracts. That clearly is a government front by accident now, if not on purpose. And now they're taking all of your money and running it down. But paying off the national debt. But no, I'm kidding. It's a sovereign duty. But yeah, there's him, there's Mike Baker, there's Adam Curry, and there's all these Marines and SEALs, and Joe Rogan supporting the police, and just saying he's centrist, but having all these TERFs on, and being transphobic by accident, and then having other popular YouTube things on. And then he tries to cover his tracks by having like Tim Dillon on 4 times in a year, and like stuff like that, which, again, like, I don't know. I hope none of these guys have anything to do with it, but I'm the first person to say, be in fear of celebrities. But it's more likely Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are the CIA front than any of these other celebrities. Like, who runs as president just in the places Donald Trump's gonna win?
Well, someone mentally ill and off their meds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah. That's true too. Maybe all these guys are off their meds.
Yeah.
And that's why they seem so weird. But they are Lee Harvey Oswald types and Charles Manson types in my eyes.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Like, there's many parallels, but there's not enough for anything definitive to be said. I'm just a dummy.
Yeah, not really sure.
Yeah.
You probably will never know because the meteor is going to wipe us all out next month or so.
Yeah. But if you really want to go deep on this type of thing, check out Tinfoil Hat. There's an episode about Britney Spears, and they go deep kind of on the Disney and potential Disney CIA connection, which makes you question a lot, because like Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears were all out of that camp.
Yeah.
So if there's at all a seed of truth to it, it's pretty mind blowing.
I think Brittany is captive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do right now.
Yeah, of her family.
I wonder where.
A close personal person of me.
Of
I
you?
know. Talks about this a lot.
Nice.
Or has talked about this.
So
How
maybe a
family
past
controls
guest of our
her whole
pod.
entire life. No.
Probably not. No. But yeah, it is true that her father has receivership, so he gets to dictate terms of her life like Justin Bieber before 18.
Yeah. And
but that may or may not be due to
like they dictate
issues.
a lot more than you would think legally, even.
True. I mean, I don't know. Just the fact that she split up with Kevin Federline and he has the custody, I think should speak volumes to the truth behind this one. Like, this guy was a backup dancer for Britney Spears. Like, what kind of... Like, have you seen the Finding Neverland documentary with Michael Jackson?
No.
Okay, I don't want to blow it for anybody, but
don't
like,
have that much time on my hands.
Yeah, kind of a crazy story about a backup dancer, and like, so these people that become backup dancers,
I'm titillated.
Yeah, these people that become backup dancers are just riding on other people's coattails, but they're genuinely good people, but they're out there because they're so creative. They're like so just like drill sergeant type, like follow every single move. But they do it beautifully like a ballet dancer. So like, and yeah, I'm gay for them, if you want to say that. But yeah, Kevin Federline was just the biggest dirtbag, white trash looking guy. Like, kind of looked like me, but with a wife beater on and like worse hair, like longer hair, and a bit greasier. Same kind of hat he found in the trash somewhere, and sitting next to liquor bottles, probably doing drugs with Britney Spears. But yeah, when they ended up breaking up, he ended up with the kids. She's like clearly the super rich one. He was working for her. So like, that speaks volumes. And like, maybe because she's always been controlled, which is effed up and wouldn't be surprising. But at the same time, like, look at Miley Cyrus. Like, she was a Disney kid. Like, it's just tough to be a child star.
She seems...
Yeah, other than the fact she got conned, like, or at least Joe Rogan CIA tactics was saying, oh, do you think that had anything to do with veganism or whatever he was pushing her towards saying when she was like hard on all the substances?
You know what?
She was saying that being vegan was like why she was going crazy or things were going all bad for her or whatever was going on. And I didn't even watch this episode because it was in the old studio.
He's he's a super fucking meat guy. He's like clean meat all the time.
Yeah, which is dumb because like,
man,
unless you can,
you just think that because you're biased. Because you're a fucking rabbit.
But
yeah.
But I think I agree with how Joe Rogan eats.
I've eaten meat in years.
I agree with how Joe Rogan eats.
I think you should only eat liver and salmon.
Yeah, 100%. You should, if you can eat what you catch, more power to you. Do that all day. If you have to start farming animals and buying stuff from factory farms, like, you're better off eating Goya beans and supporting Trump. Like, it's just not good for you. You're killing yourself.
Yeah. I don't think it really matters, though. I think you should just too many people.
Yeah, eat what you want to eat. Like, it doesn't matter. People that start eating out of septic tanks. Todd's got the roughest internet today. But yeah, I don't know what Todd's going to say now. I wonder if he's gone completely or what's going on. But yeah, shout out to all the new IG followers in the meantime while Todd's frozen. We appreciate everyone hopping on.
You're frozen.
Dope.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we're both frozen. That's the dealio, homie. But yeah, what were you saying about people eating shit? Or
You were saying that.
You were saying
we should
people-
eat people.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like, kind of like Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
Imagine if McDonald's had like the McRib and it was people's ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good would that be? I hear it's like chicken.
Yeah, and like if you want to eat the rich, you've got to be rich. That's the thing. Like the high, like you would get with your order, like the person's latest tax return. So like,
Yeah.
if it's a low quality meat, like you get the below poverty. Like that's where like the Taco Bell stuff comes from, and then like maybe like Arby's also same thing, homeless people. And
I got a friend I used to work with. He was convinced that the government's preparing us for us to all eat insects.
Nice.
Just ramping that up. We're all just gonna eat like crickets, farmed insects, locusts,
Disgusting.
or something.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Would
There's just gonna be too many people, not enough food.
Yeah, people eat that by choice right now. Like,
Have you?
there's enough food for everybody.
some
It's just we feed it to these farm animals.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think it takes to make a
No,
1,200-pound cow? I guess we can't eat all that grass, but a lot of them aren't grass-fed. We could eat a lot more corn, and be farty and bloated. That's how you make milk.
I've heard plenty of arguments that you can't just have all farmland either.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work either.
So
I
it's
think
just like-
I think a natural habitat works best.
Yeah, which you can't have because there's too many fucking people. So
Yeah, we're back to square
fuck
one.
off.
They should
Back
make
to
a
square one.
skyscraper
There's too many
farm.
people.
If there was a skyscraper farm, I'd buy my meat there.
Yeah, they're gonna just 3D print food soon. We're all just gonna eat like
True. Have you
Or-
seen the 3D printed steak?
no,
Yeah. You don't want to see it.
it's not good.
No,
Give it 10 years.
it's brutal. Yeah, that's what
seen,
they said about 3D printing 10 years ago. It still
Yeah,
sucks.
Give it another 10 years. Have you
Yeah.
seen? Have you seen what's it called Upload? The show called Upload.
No.
It's an Amazon Prime show.
Nice. You're into Amazon Prime lately?
Oh yeah, we got some of that sometimes when they got good shows.
True. Todd supporting the Bezos.
I'll
That's
support anything.
That's
I'll pay
the
for
only
it.
thing. Todd might be like the down to earth person when I get into the Q conspiracies and that stuff, but Todd supports Jeff Bezos through an Amazon Prime membership.
I don't pay for it.
That
Yeah, we order a lot of stuff on Amazon. Yeah.
yeah, see, and I don't knock anyone for using Amazon or Walmart because like I probably make more money than you. Unless you use Amazon constantly, then it's like you definitely make more money than me and you don't care about anything. But yeah. If you're just trying to get the cheapest thing because you can't afford it, like more power to you. But
Yeah.
otherwise, you're like
poor and it's
basically
COVID.
yeah. But basically, you're supporting like putting small businesses out. So yeah, I guess if you're a communist,
Small businesses should get drones and deliver to my house.
if you're a
How about that?
yeah,
How about that, Jason?
yeah.
They already would putting an effort.
They
in.
should
I haven't seen one small business that just is like, I'm gonna deliver everything I have better and cheaper than Amazon.
Well, they can't get it cheaper than Amazon because there's this thing called volume, but better because Amazon also controls because they have the power in the relationship, they get the best shipping terms. So there's that. Yeah. But yeah, they should buy drones and like show up in their own vehicles and deliver it. Donnie, straight from Q himself. I hang out with him on weekends. When you're hard on the wine and Hennessy, you always get to meet Q. When you get in that mode between alive and dead, and where your brain's sleeping but your body's awake, That's when Q comes to you. You don't even need the dark. You don't even need the dark web.
Anyways, I was talking about a show, Jay.
Yeah, my bad.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called? Upload? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about this, how there's like a afterlife that you can go to where you just like upload your brain.
Nice.
And then it's like a 3D, or it's a fucking VR world, so other people can visit you. So it's like not really dead.
So they're trying to make
But
heaven.
it's like they do it in the show. In the show, it already exists.
Nice.
And like but it's really just like a shitty hotel, and like they charge you for everything. Like you know, like you're in the hotel and like there's a mini bar, but you gotta pay money for everything. So then you need someone who's alive to like pay for you because you can't have a job.
What?
It's whack.
Man,
It's like hell. It's way worse than heaven.
That's crazy. Yeah, I want some Futurama type thing where I get paid to dream.
Yeah, I know.
That would be dope.
Yeah, that would be way better. But in it they fucking have these in 3D printed. They all eat 3D printed food all the time.
Nice.
Only rich people can afford actual cooked food. The one little girl is eating like a chicken wing, and she just like hits the bone, and she's like, "Oh, what the fuck's that?"
Nice.
And then she bites it, and then the rich woman's like, "What? You've never had a chicken wing before? There's bone in it." And then the chick's like, she can't afford real food, bitch. Like, shut up. Yeah, I did paraphrase
awesome.
that. Like, that's exactly what happened. It pretty much went down like that.
Nice. That's dope.
Yeah.
Hopefully that was the series finale.
Yeah. That's how it ended.
Yeah.
Spoilers. It was a decent show. Couldn't turn it off.
Nice. Yeah, it sounds like a cool 1984 futuristic kind of crazy show, but realistic future. But like, I don't know, man. I feel like there's a reason why people are like turned off by where we're going. Consumerism isn't correct.
Yeah.
And like this digital consumerism, isn't any better. Well, why is there so much depression?
Here's the thing, though, man.
Yeah.
It's people have always been against it. There's always been a bunch of people against it.
I'm not.
Naysayers.
True.
Naysayers.
Todd's an early adopter.
Behind.
Yeah. Todd's an early adopter who does not have a computer.
I'm gonna be the first one to sign up for implants. All the implants. I want them all. I want the fucking wrist.
Todd already has a microchip, but he got fired from that place, and they won't take it out.
So I'm trying to reprogram it myself.
Yeah.
Man, doesn't matter what they do, we can hack it. Okay, it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Exactly. Look up that guy who fixes Teslas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna be.
He's fighting the U.S. government, according to me, and winning.
That's.
Watch out for him getting shot. Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I'm also worried though. I also am constantly trying to learn like survival skills, like how to build a fire. I'm out in my front yard trying to build fires.
Yeah. I don't want to live if that's life. Like I'm like, kill me first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's my duty to fight for the human race and survive.
Nice. Yeah. Well, duh. Yeah, I think you guys have seen my beard and you've seen Todd's beard, so you know who would last longer in the cold winters of Canada.
Yeah.
I'd have to go down somewhere where there's a bunch of people and I would die in a fist fight with a lady.
Have you seen Alone, Jason?
Yeah,
do what they're doing Alone.
Yeah.
Except no medic team, just me and you.
Nice. We just don't tell anybody. We just take our.
We don't tell anyone else and tape it ourselves.
Exactly.
Go great.
Exactly.
Whoever taps out first just canoes over to the other person.
Yeah, exactly. And the only thing is, like, you'd have to bring a cell phone charger that you can't use until you're like hurt. So like, if you get knocked unconscious, you're dead. That would still happen in Alone. Like, I can't believe that hasn't happened to anyone yet. But oh man, spoiler alert! Yeah. There's the Mongolian episode is. I can't watch the Mongolian episode again. Oh, that person with the fish hook inside of them. Oh! That's the worst. That's the worst gore porn I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe they put that on
Gore
television. Yeah, it's like some shit from Saw.
So good.
And like it's like they should be.
So fast.
I don't know if they should be playing like that thing. I forget what movie it's in where they touch the tendons and it's like. They should be playing like something like that when she does it, just to fuck with you even more.
Yeah.
Like the visual's bad enough.
I don't think I've seen that.
No. No, you'll get to it soon. It's the like reunion season when they contestants get to come back.
Yeah,
I think it's like season 5 or 6.
I think it was kind of boring, so I skipped to the newer season.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Mongolia is pretty weird.
It recently, so. And
Mongolians. Did you know there's like an extremely high rate of like Down syndrome or something crazy like that in Mongolia?
Oh.
I'm completely speaking out of my ass right now.
Mongolians?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's it. Because of how they look, people with Down syndrome are called Mongols.
Just the Chinese.
Because of how like they're like
oh no, you mean Mongolia.
Yeah, because they look kind of like Kevin James, like stocky and big. And with really big heads. Kind of like Todd's head there. And mostly because he's standing on an angle like this to make his head bigger. But yeah. Because they look like Kevin James, they started calling because they started calling people with Down syndrome Mongols. No, I'm saying it was irrelevant.
No, I'm saying Mongolians do.
I'm saying Mongolians and look like Kevin James. They don't look like people with Down syndrome who they all look different. Like I guess a little similar, but a lot different. Like they look unique to each other. They don't all look the same. Like I don't know. I mean to a degree they look similar, but like so do like people that aren't the same race as you. Like your brain just can't process it properly. Yeah. Like I can't tell twins apart, but then their parents can. Like yeah, sure. That's why you put a different color shirt on them.
That's made up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm not saying people with Down syndrome are twins or look like Mongolians. That used to be a thing, and I don't know what I'm talking about, but I got to the right facts. Those are the facts. Todd knows what's up. Keeping me in check.
So anyways.
Yeah. So the Clackamas County Deputy Sheriff was saying that Mongols... No, I'm kidding. But yeah. I don't even know what we were talking about before that. Did we? I don't know.
Do you want to go to local news?
Oh yeah, local news. Guelph. Yeah, if you want to hear some more wild stuff, in Guelph, someone broke into a house just to take a poop in a dishwasher.
Yeah, not just to, successfully did.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't just B&E, man. They be and shit all over the.
They be and eat and BM'd.
Yeah, this is just like that old Dan Cook bit where he was like, I just want to kick in a door, and then like this guy's always gonna be worried about this door I kicked in, and I didn't steal anything. This guy just came in and he took a shit in the dishwasher and he didn't take anything. They're constantly just looking for stuff. But this guy, he must have took something.
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah.
Just shit in the dishwasher.
Yeah. Well, the story is only 8 hours old, but yeah, you would think they'd figure it out. But this is like what happens when there's this many vacant homes in Canada. Sorry to the homeowners if they both work midnight somehow and didn't realize someone broke in, but probably a vacant home because they want to get a high rent or like some shit like that. Or they're just like investing in homes instead of the stock market because they don't trust the stock market because it crashed in 2008 and they lost half their pension fund. Now it's back up to triple what it used to be. And yeah, they're also acquiring all the property. But yeah, sometime between 1 a.m. and 8:15 a.m. on Sunday, someone entered a home near Starwood Drive and Eastview Road through an unlocked back sliding glass door. The people who live in the home were asleep at the time. What? So they supposedly it's their house and they're asleep there. Probably a vacant home. Nothing was taken, however. The culprit defecated on the open dishwasher door before leaving the residence. Police said in a release Monday. So clearly they owe somebody some drug money or some shit like that. And they thought maybe the police would test the poop. Maybe the police will test the poop. That would be pretty cool. They'll turn into a Netflix doc. Someone will get framed and they're like, that's not my poop. I brought that poop there. Someone must have brought my poop there and put it in the dishwasher.
Someone had to bag it.
Yeah.
Someone bagged it. Is it evidence right now?
Oh, yeah.
And they'll bring it in court and they'll be like, this is your shit.
The officers showed up, called the like forensics team, and some like guy who like went to school for engineering had to go in, put gloves on and a mask, and maybe even a full hazmat suit, and like pick the poop up and put it into like a cup.
Yeah. And
properly label the cup. And screw the lid back on and put it in some sort of like cryogenic pack. And drive back to the lab. Yeah, and he gets and it was overtime for him, so he gets paid like $800 an hour to do this. Because that's how efficient the Canadian police are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then and they took it back to the station. They don't even have the stuff to test it. The deputy or whatever you call him just wants to sniff the poo. He's like, was it a child's poo? Oh no, okay, go test it. If it was a child's poo, he'd want to sniff it.
There's a scene.
Look it up. The OPP, one of the high ups, was busted for like child porn way back. But yeah.
There's a scene with
lock your door if you live in Guelph. Someone's gonna poop in your dishwasher. Yeah, nice. Good pair.
They were out walking the streets of LA, down where there was homeless people. Alex Jones is like, you smell that? He's like sniffing. He's like, you smell that? That's bum piss. smells gross, doesn't it? That's because of all the dust bunnies. And he was trying to say there was like dust bunnies in homeless people's piss because of the government.
That's because of their great diet.
You had Steven Crowder there, and he was making Steven Crowder. He was like, smell it. You smell that? And then he started choking up. He was like, I can't even. He's like, bum piss makes me vomit. I can't even smell it.
Of course. What a guy, eh? Oh.
Because Alex Jones is really just an elitist.
Yeah, exactly. For the most part. What the heck's going on? Our stream's like not working. Oh shit. I left it on the black screen for the entire front. I played the intro and just left it. So yeah, we'll have to upload the Zoom video after.
It's audio only, eh?
Yeah, exactly. It's audio. Nice. You get to see me take a bong dog and blow it out the door, and then audio only for the next 50 minutes.
Was anyone watching?
Yeah, we got like 25 minutes of view. 25-14. Oh, they're still watching live. So thanks for being here.
This is what it was supposed to look like the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. You missed out on this beautiful set that I've had set up for me by Todd. And Todd's just across the room with the other blanket there. We just do a Zoom call because it's like easier for recording and zooming and setting it up. Yeah. Life in the bunker.
Wednesdays and Sundays.
Yeah, people said that we covered up those red walls we had with the silver backs. Yeah, that the CIA and FBI installed for us before we started this pod for y'all. Yeah, exactly. Todd dishes out the FBI rhetoric, and I dish out the CIA rhetoric, and people were complaining about Joe Rogan's studio, so we switched ours up real quick. I still have the red chair though. They couldn't get me a new chair. I guess there's a like shortage of office supplies right now. At least in Canada. That's how boring the news is. And then someone comes along and poops in a dishwasher for us.
Shortage of lumber.
Yeah. Shout out to the guy who pooped in the dishwasher though. Like mad respect. That's like,
Yeah.
he should have,
Mad
imagine,
respect.
the only thing I can
Probably
say.
just always poops in the dishwasher. In the
Nice.
They keep saying.
Nice. Well,
And he was just
yeah.
like, it's like a nice.
Just a
open
homeless
spot.
guy who was opening back doors, or like a
The door.
16-year-old doing a double dare.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I was a pooper, like, I know there's also mad stories about people pooping on people's property in Toronto and like doing the regular morning poop on the same place, which is wild to me.
Yeah.
Like, at least curb it. Like, have some respect for your neighbors, or not your neighbors if you're like a far long distance runner or a biker. But yeah, I would break into cars and poop in the cup holder. Cause like,
Is that what you would do?
yeah, cause your on a best day, they don't even see it. It just stinks like shit in their car, and they put like a hot coffee on top of that shit and squish like all the change in that cup onto the coffee, and then they're like screwed. They're like wiping shit off of they're wiping shit off their cup with the paper towels, or like some like, you know what, I do it in like the center console maybe and like close it. Like
you gotta do it. You gotta do it under the hood.
Oh yeah, I would like find Mazda Tributes and Ford Escapes from like 2007 to 2012, and I would take open the center console and lift the bucket part up and poop underneath that bucket part. Maybe pee in there a little too. Really mix it up a little. Get that bum piss smell. Like, and Alex Jones was saying bum piss, like piss into someone's bum, like, like, because from gay sex, he knows how the smell is. Sometimes like,
What are you talking?
Guy cum is a lot like girl cum, where like there's some piss in there. And the runny stuff falls out of the butt after. I don't know. I've heard.
I think our fans all just left.
Yeah.
I think everyone just signed off now.
Anyone who was watching this
You just
went over the top. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I forgot that just the sound of this TV is off and not this whole thing. But yeah.
Yeah. They thought the call was over already.
Yeah, good pod. Those stupid ass listeners though. Fuck. How annoying.
How annoying.
How annoying on the Twitch stream that we don't give anybody.
Yeah.
On the private Twitch stream.
Private Twitch stream.
Yes. Send $500 to paypal.me/rapdrugspod if you want access to the Twitch stream. Or the Zoom call, actually. We couldn't let you in. Your video's not allowed. And you're muted.
Yeah.
And we don't look at the chat at all.
Send us money. Buy our t-shirts and send us money.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you don't have some Rap Drugs Pod merch yet, tell us what your favorite album art is and we'll like put it on a shirt and then you can buy that instead, you jackass. Or maybe you can just buy what's on the website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you buy some of our merch or I fucking kick your ass?
Quit watching the show if you're not supporting the show.
That's
just
our next t-shirt.
Unsubscribe, unfollow, take a gun, unload it into your face.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully you survive. Like, we don't recommend suicide or murder.
Yeah.
Unless it's legal assisted suicide, which is available in Canada. For people for anyone that unsubscribes or unfollows the pod. No, our next t-shirt is jerk offs only. And it's gonna come in yellow. Yep. Jerk offs only.
It's gonna come in yellow.
Yep.
And have white spots on it.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be like the Legion of Skanks Cumtown font, where Chiller. For any Microsoft users, where it's like blood dripping kind of, but it'll be white. It'll be like jerk offs only. And I don't know if it probably won't point down. Maybe we'll get one that points down too. So like you can have the no point or the point. And the back will say Rap Drugs Pod. Or maybe the shoulder. That'd be cool. Haven't decided. The shoulder will say RDP and the back will say Rap Drugs Pod. And we'll put like 42069 on it. The sleeve will say 69 and the back will say 420. One sleeve will have RDP, one sleeve will have 69, and they'll say Rap Drugs Pod 420. On the front will say Jerk Offs Only, and it'll be a nice yellow and neutral color for all our trans fans, and it'll be like the white Come Town, Jerk Offs Only. And then, yeah, it can point down to your non-penis or like your new penis or your dildo or your labia or whatever you're jerking off. Your clitoris.
Your horse penis.
But we recommend circumcision. Yeah, exactly. Your dog. You can put the shirt on your dog. It'll point to his butthole. Because you know how you gotta put the shirt on. Oh, you can even put the shirt on. You can even put the shirt on backwards. It'll point to your butthole.
Yeah, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Todd's I don't know, exclusive. I don't know why. I'm inclusive. Like I wouldn't do it. Maybe not. I've never been
I'm
proposed to
exclusive.
it.
What?
Like
What are you talking about?
You're saying no one should put the shirt on backwards? I recommend it. Backwards, forwards. If you got people approaching you from behind, you should probably wear the shirt backwards.
I hope they approach you from behind.
Yeah, exactly.
I only give hugs from behind.
Yeah.
I think you care more if you give hugs from behind.
Yeah, exactly. But the shirt will be cool because it'll be like, maybe we'll also get like a different thing is like eggplant emoji on one side, peach emoji on the other, and the back is just the water emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a couple different, and that'll be the one without the arrow. Yeah. Otherwise, the shirt will be like Jerk Offs Only and 69 on the sleeve, and then the RDP and the Rap Drugs Pod 420 will just, like, you can wear it, like, you can stand a certain way at family reunions, and, like, your grandma will just be like, stupid stoner, and then, like, you can leave the family reunion and go straight to the club and stand a different way, and all the ladies will be like, oh, damn. Hot damn. I was hoping for only a jerk off tonight. That's all I do on the first date. Or with random strangers. And then once you're in, you get the naked man going.
Yeah.
The shirt's not just a political statement. It can also be used as a Trojan horse. But we recommend consent. Like you have to ask them to go any further than jerk offs. And you can only get jerked off, like, and you have to consent to it as well. But you should know by wearing the shirt, you consent.
I don't consent.
If you wear a shirt that says jerk offs only, you're consenting.
I don't think that's right. You know? Just because I'm wearing a shirt that expresses myself doesn't mean I really mean everybody.
Just because I'm shirtless and in a camo hat doesn't
only, not everybody.
Yeah, good point, Todd. Good, Todd.
See, you're thinking like a fucking rapist. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, well, it's the outfit. You are what you wear. Like, I put on this camo hat from Otis and...
Fire merch.
Yeah, I put on this camo hat from Otis and then I start reading the cue and believing it. I take off the hat and I'm like, where's Joe Hyden? I want him to come out and tear up Donnie. I want him to come out and tear up old Donnie Boy in the Joe Rogan moderated debate. 4-hour debate. Like, I don't think either of these guys could survive a 4-hour debate.
Yeah.
Like, Donald Trump's going to be eating McDonald's and, like, calling Joe Rogan a gorilla man.
They probably both.
Well, Joe Biden's going to fall asleep.
They didn't get anything.
Come on, man!
They have to have guys constantly, like, injecting him with stuff and, like, sliding stuff under Trump's nose.
Yeah, when they switch the camera shots, yeah, he'll snort some Adderall up. Yeah. Joe Biden will just eat it or butt hoop it, like, because they can't get him to eat it. I think he'll spit them out. Like, they probably try and give him Adderall pills, and he's like, "Come on, man! My dad used to try to give me pills."
I know this trick. We use this one to get everyone hooked on crack.
Yeah, you try to give him a sandwich, he's like, "What do you think I am, a dog? Come on, son." It's a black guy. A white guy gives him a sandwich. He's like, "What do you think, man? Come on, man. See, like that alone, like how racist is that? He calls white people man, and then black people he calls them other things.
He calls them other
things. and man in like a kind of way. If you ask me, when I put this hat on, at least it sounds oppressive. But yeah, don't. Sorry if we turned you off with the president jokes, but go out and vote. Not for your dumbass president, not for your dumbass prime minister who is Justin Trudeau and looks beautiful.
I got COVID.
But had fake COVID, and also what else was he doing? All these scandals with We Charity now leaving Canada altogether, and the SNC Lavalin stuff, and yeah, other stuff Todd knows about but can't share due to classified clearances. But yeah, go out and vote for your local representatives, and that's on a state level, that's on a province level, that's on a municipal level. Like, they decide your property taxes. They decide whether your business is closed for COVID or not, or whether you got to wear a face covering or a mask, or just don't wear a face covering. That's stupid. Like, you might as well pull your t-shirt up over your face.
Don't even wear clothes.
Yeah. Like,
clothes are oppressive.
Yeah, exactly. No shirt, no shoes, but wear a mask. And see if they don't serve you.
Switch your genitals.
If they don't,
everyone should switch their genitals.
At least try it. At least try it. You can always get it switched back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
All right. Well, like, if you get the right surgery, if you got a good doctor, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you can't afford the right doctor, then you're poor.
Yeah. Stop watching our pod now. Yeah. If you can't afford Johnny Walker, or like empty boxes of Johnny Walker without any liquor in the bottle,
you're a unigender.
Then you can't afford to watch our pod, and that's why you didn't get the link to the Twitch stream. So if you want that link, send some money to paypal.me/rapdrugspod. We appreciate all the listeners. We know a lot of you aren't on Apple. The ones that are, we'd love if you give us a 5-star review. The ones that aren't, quit supporting the CIA and Spotify. Start listening on Apple again. And give us a 5-star review, you loser. Put something funny in the comments. We'll read it on the show. Especially if you make fun of us. But only the 5-star reviews. So you can trash the shit of us. Give us 5 stars. We'll read it on the show. And we'll agree with it. Because you gave us 5 stars. So we know you have good taste. And you're out for seeking the research and the psychedelic drugs. So you're pure at heart and pure at mind. But yeah, don't take anything with a grain of salt.
Listen to us, we're geniuses.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go risk your life at one of these outdoor comedy shows when you can watch the Rap Drugs Pod at home. So we recommend Sundays as well. Tim Dillon and Kump. You know, if you're on a roll after our pod, turn those bad boys on. Or like watch some old episodes of the Rap Drugs Pod if you're not into fat guys.
Or if Jason goes on a bencher and fucking misses it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it on Monday.
Exactly. When that happens again, just turn on those ones. Listen to people talk about cuties, which I can't even begin because I'm shirtless and in a camel hat, and yeah, we're on YouTube, so like I can't. These guys are bold. They're going where no man's gone before, and not been arrested by the police later. We don't recommend watching it or talking about it. Like, even if you have ExpressVPN.
We recommend only condemning it. And asking it to be shut down.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, tune in Wednesday or maybe Thursday for the next Rap Drugs Pod live. Maybe we'll test out some more strains. Maybe we'll talk about psychedelics. Maybe we'll talk about government psy-ops. Maybe we'll just bullshit with y'all.
We'll sit here and fucking stare in the camera for fucking an hour.
It's our pod.
You're gonna watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we'll leave the screen black again. Maybe I won't even upload the Zoom, and that's what you get on YouTube. Because you don't watch it anyways. You listen to it, so that's what you get now.
Yeah.
Suckers. But yeah, if you
Fucking
stuck
like it.
if you stuck through this long, we appreciate ya. We're glad you didn't unfollow and unsubscribe. If you can share with your friends, great. We're gonna try putting clips out again, but no promises. Because who cares? It's our pod, not yours. But shout out for being with us and subscribing and listening and watching and following on IG and following on Twitter and liking the new Facebook page and whatever else you
Following us on
do.
Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. And buying the merch. It's not flying off the shelves, but the stuff that is going out, we thank y'all. And send more money to the PayPal link so I can buy more Johnny Walker or chug this whole bottle on the episode if you send us $170. I'll try and finish it in an hour. Yeah, whatever else, don't forget to comment below, text or email us if you got some cool ideas, trip stories, ad opportunities, you want to send us your penis, whatever. Just don't DM us about joining the Illuminati because we ain't down with that shit. We want to kill people. That's the whole part about joining the Illuminati, the human sacrifices. We don't want this Bohemian Grove pretend stuff. We're going to Epstein's Island.
Yeah, I'm getting some adrenochrome.
Oh, yeah. And we're doing that right now, Todd. I gassed up the plane. Peace, homies, on YouTube.
Peace.